HuggingFace just solved the biggest problem in AI agents. They launched something called Skills, portable, standardized instruction packages that work across Claude Code, OpenAI Codex, Gemini CLI, and Cursor. The same skill, every agent, no rewiring. This is the moment AI agents stop being locked into one platform. And if you set this up now, you'll have an agent that can train models, manage datasets, and run cloud compute without writing a single line of integration code. Let me show you how that works. Here's where we are with AI agents right now. You write a beautiful set of instructions for Claude Code, detailed, tested, works perfectly. Then you want to try Codex or Gemini CLI, or your teammate uses Cursor. Guess what? You're rewriting everything. Different format, different conventions, different folder structures. Every agent tool has its own way of defining what an agent knows and how it should behave. It's like the early days of phone charger. Every device had a different plug. You needed a drawer full of cables just to get through the day. What HuggingFace just released and what the agentskills.io standard defines is a USB-C for agent instructions. One format, every major coding agent, build once, run everywhere. And this isn't some theoretical spec. It's live on GitHub, trending right now with real skills you can install today. So what actually is a skill? A skill is a self-contained folder. Inside that folder, you've got skills.md file. That's the core. It has YAML front matter with a name and a description, followed by actual guidance your agent follows. Think of it as a recipe card for your AI. Below that, you can include scripts, templates, reference docs, everything the agent needs to execute the specific task. The key insight is this. Claude Code reads it as a plugin. Codex reads it through agents.md. Gemini CLI reads it as an extension. Cursor reads it through its plugin manifest. Same folder, same instructions, different agents. HuggingFace ships 8 skills out of the box. Everything from model training and dataset creation to running cloud compute jobs and publishing research papers. But the real power is that you can build your own. Let me show you how. Let's start with Claude Code since that's the most straightforward. Step 1, open Claude Code in your terminal. You're going to register the HuggingFace skills repo as a plugin marketplace. Type this. And that's it. You now have access to every skill in the repository. Step 2, install the skill you want. Let's grab the HuggingFace CLI skill. This lets your agent download models, upload files, manage repos, and run compute jobs on HuggingFace infrastructure. Done. The skill is loaded. Now watch this. I'm going to say use the HFCLI skill to download latest Llama model to my local machine. Claude reads the skills.md instructions, knows exactly which commands to run, handles authentication, picks the right model variant for my hardware, and starts the download. No manual setup, no reading documentation. The skill taught the agent everything it needed. Now I will say, use the HF dataset creator skill to build a fine-tuning dataset for my company's FAQ page. It scaffolds the dataset repo, defines the schema, formats my FAQ into training pairs, and pushes it to the hub. That used to be a full afternoon of work. Now here's where it gets interesting. Let's take those same skills and run them in Codex. Clone the skills repo into your project. Codex automatically picks up the agents.md file, which HuggingFace already includes as a fallback. No plugin command, no marketplace, it just works. And there they are, every skill loaded and ready. Now let's do Gemini CLI. Same repo, different install method, and the same result. Gemini reads the Gemini extension.json file that's already in the repo, picks up the same skills, same capabilities. Think about what this means. Your team has one person on Claude Code, another on Codex, a third on Gemini. Doesn't matter. Everyone shares the same skill library, same instructions, same quality, same guardrails. This is what standardization looks like. And this is exactly the pattern we've been building with our AI agent systems. Portable, reusable skill definitions that aren't locked into one single platform. And if you've been following along with our content, this should feel very familiar. The pre-built skills are great for HuggingFace workflows, but the real unlock is building your own. Let me walk you through it. Step 1, copy any existing skill folder as your starting template. I'll duplicate the HuggingFace CLI folder and rename it to something like My Company Deploy. Step 2, open the skill.md file, update the front matter. In the description, you want to put something like deploy services to our production infrastructure with safety checks and rollback support. Step 3, write the guidance section. This is where you will tell the agents how to do the job. Include step-by-step instructions, example commands, safety guardrails, common errors, and how to handle them. When the user asks to deploy, release, or push code to production, 1. Run the test suite first. Never deploy without green test. 2. Check the deployment queue for conflicts. 3. Use blue-green deployment via our CLI tool. 4. Verify health checks pass before cutting over. 5. If health checks fail, auto rollback and report. Here are some guardrails. Never deploy to production on Fridays after 3 p.m. Always require explicit confirmation before cut over. Step 4. Add any helper scripts your agent might need. Deployment scripts, config templates, validation tools, so on and so forth. Step 5. Run the publish script to regenerate metadata. Now install it in Claude Code or drop it in your Codex project or register it with your Gemini. Same skill, every agent. You just built a portable, reusable agent capability that any team member can use regardless of which coding agent they prefer. That's build once, run everywhere promise. And it actually delivers. Let me zoom out for a second. 6 months ago, everyone was focused on prompts. Write the perfect prompt, get the perfect output. The era is ending. The next wave is systems. Agents that have real capabilities, skills they can invoke, tools they can use, workflows they can execute. And the teams that win will be the ones whose agents are portable, not locked into a single vendor. That's what Agent Skills IO represents. That's what HuggingFace just validated by building on it. And it's what every serious AI builder should be paying attention to. The pattern is simple. Package your expertise into skills, make them portable, and let any agent or any platform use them. This is the approach we teach, building agent systems with reusable, composable skills that work everywhere. We've been doing this since before the standard existed. If you want to see the full system and how we wire skills into production agent workflows, I'll drop everything in the description. Subscribe if you want to stay ahead on this stuff. Next video, I'm going to show you how to chain multiple skills together so your agent can go from research to dataset to train models in a single conversation. No hand-holding required. Hit the bell. I'll see you in that one.